Okay. Oh man. All right, we are back. We are live. My goodness. Okay, well that was very frustrating. So I'm going to have to repost stuff. So oh my goodness, that last intro was so good too. I was like so relaxed and now I'm like so flustered. So my Wi-Fi crashed as soon as I started streaming, so we're going to start it up again. I guess I'll do the intro. Hello, my name is Gabriel Quinn. I am a concept artist and illustrator. I work in games and animation, and yeah, I've been streaming for about like four or 5 weeks now. I think I stream 3 times a week, on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, and we've been recently focusing a lot on world building, which is cool. Um, Gosh, I totally lost my train of thought here. So my Wi-Fi has been doing this thing which I love, which is as soon as I start streaming, it just quits and it just stops working. So, it's a great opportunity for me to learn patience. It's a great opportunity for me to be detached and for me to make sure my hair doesn't look silly on stream, I guess. So let's see here. I'm going to have to unlist that last video, which is so cool. All right, that's closed. But yeah, all right. So, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to be working on the latest ArtStation challenge. And for those of you who don't know what the ArtStation challenge is, ArtStation is a website where many artists post their work. It's a really, really interesting place, to publish your work and to see other people's work as well. And I think a couple times a year, once a year, I don't remember, they host a challenge essentially where you will be able to compete along other artists and submit entries with the same brief. So we're going to pull up the brief and we're going to basically take a crack, man. We want to try this out. A couple of my friends are hosting, which is really cool. So that's another reason why I wanted to participate and kind of, give it a good go. So let's see here. I also have to reset. Oh my gosh, I have to take the story down. I have to do everything. I love it. Yay. Alrighty. Again, a fantastic opportunity to practice patience. So fun. Super fun. We love it. Yeah, all right. Copy link. Sweet. So let's take a look here. Let's see if we're actually streaming now. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, there we go. All right, we got Ayub and HG in the chat. Welcome. Man, I'm so sorry for those guys who joined and then maybe couldn't find the stream. I hope you guys can find the stream again. Our whole system crashed. All right, cool. So I know I'm just sitting in front of a blank canvas right now. Not great for people who are watching back, but we're going to get started soon. I should start doing little timestamps for when the art actually starts. That would be good. But to be completely honest, I don't know how to set that up, Okay. So let's see. So on the last couple streams, we did some really, really fun world building discussion in the live chat, and just live in general. Yeah, we talked a lot about principles of world building, design, groundedness, readability, research. We covered a lot of ground. So if you're curious about world building and kind of like what goes into that or some elements to really help you, the last stream was really good for that. And we're going to be putting a lot of those principles into practice here today. So we're going to be coming up with ideas live. I know ideas and storytelling are like the biggest, not roadblocks, but they're like the biggest, one of the biggest challenges for people is like design and storytelling. It's like anybody can learn how to draw, but getting that storytelling down, man. Oh, we got Kelly in the chat. What's up? All right. We're good. We're not nervous. We're not discouraged because our Wi-Fi crashed as soon as we went live last time. That's a great question. Questions like that are still fantastic. So Kelly asks, what size canvas do you start with here at this point? So since I'm in the rough sketch phase, for characters, I actually like to start with a very long canvas. So I go with 21 by 9. And the reason I do that is because if I have too much headroom, then it's like I'm not going to put as many characters on the page, and I'm not going to design like one after another after another. So, this also relates to what kind of space you're working on. I'm working on a 22-inch Cintiq from like the mid 2000s, man. It's like a really old one, but it's still kicking, baby. So subscribe to my Patreon so I can get a new Cintiq. That's what I'm going to say. I'm joking. That was a joke. But actually, we do have a Patreon server right now, a Discord server, and we've been doing character design challenges on there 2 to 3 times a week for everybody. So it's really fun. Oh, sick, Ellie. Awesome. It's been fun. We've been having some great discussions in there about life, about purpose, about, all this fun stuff. And it's great just to be able to have a space with peers. My thinking around it is like, when like you go into a cafe and you buy a cup of coffee and you sit down and the environment's great and you're able to think and you're able to work. It's like, that's what I'm trying to pitch here. It's like, you come in, you get your little cup of coffee and you sit down, and it's a good time. All right. So I'm just reposting the link to Instagram because my stream shut down. Man, I really should get an Ethernet cable. I feel like that would solve a lot. All right, potato salad's back. Hey, I'm back too, man. Okay, so why are we doing the ArtStation challenge this year? The last ArtStation challenge, I'm gonna be honest, it was terrible. The brief was called like medieval back and forth, and it had the opportunity to be interesting, except they wrote themselves into a corner. They wrote it so that it was like you had to design certain ideas. Like they killed any unique possibility. And essentially it was like, what if a medieval person was in modern times? Like, what would they do? And what if a modern person was in medieval times? Or what if they had like a thing from their time? And they're like, imagine a peasant with an iPod. And that was like their big pitch. Like, let's do like a medieval peasant with like a MP3 player. Wow. That's a really cool character design. So then you went down the entries and there was like 1 million designs of like a lancing knight on a motorcycle. It's like the first idea everyone had and the only idea anyone did. It was hilarious. But let's pull up the ArtStation challenge. So, okay, let's see here. So we're going to pull this up. I'm always nervous about opening ArtStation on stream because there's, some inappropriate stuff sometimes on here, but we were careful. So there's 17 days left in the challenge, and I think it would be fun to work on some of this stuff on stream, with everybody. So I have a couple friends who are hosting this challenge, my buddy Sanguine and TCK, who are incredible artists. Definitely look them up, Thomas Chamberlain Keane and Sanguine. So let's take a look here. So this year, the design challenge is based on Neo Tokyo exponential reality. So obviously they're pitching, this cyberpunk world, this idea of like Tokyo in the future, a lot of neon, a lot of, here we have a sign that says burger. So it's going to be sick. The sign says burger, you absolutely know. We've got mech arms, and we've got, a environment with a lot of square shapes, and we're going to try and do something unique here, because my goodness. So let's look here. Character design. Design the inhabitants of Neo Tokyo. This is the brief we're going to be looking at. And this is fun because, you guys can do it too if you wish. I'm just going to quickly keep the chat open so I can see what's going on. Bow, bow, bow. Whoa, okay. Too many tabs open, man. Ahib says, you mean Bagadesu? I don't understand that. I don't know what that means. Oh. Okay, so let's just read through this thing, man. Aw, sick. Welcome, Kelly. Kelly just joined the Patreon. Let's go. The Patreon's going to have a ton of value. It's like I'm still kind of building it, but definitely by the end of the month, I'm going to dump every PSD that I've been working on, all the high-res art, everything. So all that stuff's going to be available there. and gonna be able to like vote, suggest on live stream stuff. It's gonna be sick. And guys, like, people have been doing really cool stuff in the Discord. Like, let me see if I want to pull up a couple of the designs. I've kind of gotten consent from everybody, so it's cool. So let's take a look. So we talked about some of the character designs we did last time. All right, I think I have streamer mode enabled. Do I? I do. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look here. So one of the prompts was Biscuit Soldier. So Colin did this awesome design of this guy. This is a great artist, Colin Filgate. Look him up. And then I did a rat that, like, in this world they turned like a biscuit tin into this like filigree armor, like a royal guard, but it's like made of a biscuit tin. So that was pretty fun. And the challenge is doing everything in 1 hour. And then Lashy did this guy in an hour, which is amazing. Look at this aesthetic dude. He's great. And then we also have, the next one we did was a Hell Guard. And this one I was focused a lot on clarity. So I designed like a Guardian of Helheim. So just kept it real simple, like an antlered, mysterious guy, you know, a Norse guy he's not going to let you in for your own good, you know? Or maybe he's keeping them in. They can't leave. Like, you don't know. And then Lashy did this cool, like, Lord of the Rings inspired guy. And then Mojo did this sick design of, like, what if the Guardian was a cave itself? Like, it's just absolutely sick. So we've been having fun in there. Cool. All right. Potato says, been thinking of joining the Patreon. Sounds helpful. Yeah, well, I mean, the Discord community is great, and we're just kind of building it up. It's pretty fun. Oh, that's funny. A burger in Japanese. Yeah, that's so funny. Bugsy says, if I could own a burger truck in a cyberpunk setting called Cyberg. Awesome. Bugsy with the one-liners, man. Every time. And then Abe says, I want to join Voice with you. Dude, yes, join Voice. Mojo says, yo, Neo Tokyo time. Let's go. Okay, so let's take a look here. Introduction. Welcome to the ArtStation challenges. We've upgraded the challenge platform to help you get the feedback. These feedback have been designed to help you push yourself further and achieve more than you thought possible. A revolutionary concept for art. Okay, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. They have no prizes, man. You've got no prizes. There's no, you can't say anything. But we're doing it anyway. Lockie says, got any favorite art books? Got the new Spider-Man one and been waiting to collect a few for purely inspiration. Yes, I do. Let's see here. Let's see. Don't read my wall. It's NDA. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. The most inspiring art book so far that I have had. And this is for real. Has been this book, which is How to Train Your Dragon art book. This book was gifted to me by my girlfriend because she's the best. My lovely Isabel. I mentioned it on stream and I was like, oh, I really want this book, but I can't, you know, like I don't want to just have like too many books and blah, blah, blah. And like, I really want it and blah, blah, blah. In any case, next time I saw her, she like totally surprised me with it. And it's just so utterly inspiring. Like the kind of designs here for creatures and characters, like, gosh, okay, we're going to do circle cam. It's jank, but we're doing it. Circle cam. Like, look at these. These are so good. These designs are sick. So this book is just full of these designs by real incredible artists. What's his name? Nico Marlette. Nico Marlette is so cool. But yeah, that's a book I would highly recommend, is the art book from How to Train Your Dragon, because the designs there, like, you know, the final outcome is great. It's fine. But the designs and the drawings, whew, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. If you're a chef, you're about to get a kiss. Okay, so let's go back to this. Man, these streams are like so ADHD, man. They're like so like all over the place. All right, Neo Tokyo Exponential Reality. The theme of the 12th ArtStation Community Challenge is Neo Tokyo Exponential Reality. We're challenging artists to imagine the future of humanity. It's like the same thing every time. And our reality in the megatropolis of Neo Tokyo, a place where humanity and technology meld into new realities. How would fashion, customs, architecture, and transport look if humanity is upgraded? Humanity is upgraded. What horrible vernacular. The challenge starts with 5 concept art categories: keyframe, character, environment, prop design, and VFX design. Running for 4 weeks. We will then open up 5 production categories, blah, 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 which will start on Monday the 4th, September 2023. Neo Tokyo Exponential Reality Character Design Brief. In this challenge, you will design 6 characters. Guys, we're going to be designing 6 characters. All right. 3 characters will be humans who have adapted to the technology. Who's writing this? And 3 characters who will be machine-based inhabitants who have been designed for purpose. This was written by ChatGPT. ChatGPT wrote this. Okay. Each character will tell their own story with their clothing, augmentations, and gestures. You will need to tell a compelling story that draws us into the mixing of humans and machines. Characters must be unique and not variations on one design. Okay, guys, that's great. So the judging criteria, they're going to be focused on both creative and narrative details, tell a compelling story, produce an emotional response, anatomy, lighting, personality, and silhouettes will also be crucial components of the entry. Okay, so we got a bunch of hosts. So our boy Thomas and Sanguine are hosting this guy, so we got to do it. Let's read the chat. Nice. Yeah, Lockie, definitely pick that one up for sure. Yeah, everybody's loving the How to Train Your Dragon. It's so good. So good. Mojo says, Future Tokyo has never heard of this concept before. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's never a prize. Each challenge will have 3 winners plus honorable mentions. All winners and honorable mentions will receive an ArtStation award graphic on their ArtStation profiles. You get a ArtStation award graphic, but it doesn't even show up on your profile. Like Sanguine, he won a prize last time, and it doesn't even show up. Like you have to like dig to like find it. It's so dumb. But hey, the real prize is the friends we made along the way. So we have our brief. Our brief is in Future Tokyo, 3 characters and 3 machine-based inhabitants. Machine-based who have been designed. So these are robots. These are robots. These are not people. They're robots. Are there rules here? Judging criteria, rules. Okay, so it doesn't say there's certain things aren't allowed. So it's not saying that we can't do anything fantasy. No. There's rules. There's rules. Let's look. Deadline is 4th of September. Easy. Will be announced. Artists participating in Neo Tokyo Exponential Reality Challenge must be a member of ArtStation. Fine. Production design. Includes concept and production categories. The concept art challenge, blah, 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 will begin on Monday, blah, blah, blah. Concept artists helping production artists. Okay, whatever. Can my entries be based on existing IP? No. Can I use AI? No. That's good. Thank God. Work in progress must be included. Original artwork, challenge judging. Okay, so it doesn't say we can't do anything fantasy. So that's good to know. We love spirits, and a huge part of Japanese culture is spirits. So we love that. Oh man, Isabel's so funny. She's texted me, terms and conditions slay. So, my goodness. Okay, Neo Tokyo. Dude, this is going to be like Weeb City. Should we look through what's already been done here? Submissions. Okay, these are sick. Whoa. Well, this is dope. Oh, I know Julian. Julian's a good friend. Dude, look at this design. This is fire. Da boss. All right, it's got a robot arm. Nice. A little drinky guy. Some color variations. Julian's a really good guy. He also streams on Twitch. You should check him out. These are fun. Okay, people are doing cool stuff. All right, all right. All right. Not as weeby as anticipated. So, well, okay, don't speak too soon. All right. Man, scrolling ArtStation is dangerous, so I'm going to stop. However, some of these are pretty cool. All right, all right, all right. So we got to think about what we're going to do. And we don't want to be too inspired by what other people have done. We want to keep it pretty simple. Like, okay, we've got a traveling shop guy, street vendor guy. That's classic. All right, so let's close this out and let's get to work. So what are we thinking here? Future Tokyo. Well, we're doing inhabitants, right? Designed for a purpose. Machine-based, designed for a purpose. All right, let's base all of this. Let's pitch an idea that we're focusing on the underworld, right? So what if we have, all right, let's do like a little Neo Tokyo. Neo Tokyo. Swing, swing. Neo Tokyo. All right. Mojo says, try to make it stray so far from Neo Tokyo while still being Neo Tokyo. Aishi says, I mean, the cyberpunk anime is great. There are a lot of great examples of Neo City thing, but how much can you twist the rules to make it a bit more interesting for you? Yeah, boom, baby. And yeah, Julian's sick. He's a really nice guy. So, cool. Okay, Neo Tokyo. Let's think about it. So, what did we learn last time based on world building from the last stream? We want to start with something very specific and kind of like work our way back, right? So, let's consider that in the future, you know, in any cyberpunk drama, crime is a huge part of that world, right? It's a huge, huge part. So, let's run through some ideas. If we start with an officer of the law, right, is human, and he has machine augmentations to help him fight crime, right? He's got a what are like the good spirits? Oh my god, it just came up with a whole bunch of alcoholic beverages. Good Japanese spirits. It's all alcohol. Let's see here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Japanese mythical spirits. Ooh, okay, okay. Monsters, ghosts, friendly spirits. So we want to base this off of the spirit mythos, I think. And we're not afraid of being generic because we're going to have a lot of fun with it. This website is formatted so terribly. I'm not going to put it on stream. All right, we got the guest room child. What? We got Shoujo, the drunken ape. Should you ever walk along one of Japan's many coasts and beaches and spot a man-like figure sitting in the sand, the body covered in red shaggy hair, do not be afraid. That is just a shoujo. This yokai appears somewhat like an orangutan, but is actually a very friendly and curious sea spirit. Its gentle nature isn't what makes this otherworldly being famous, though. That would be the shoujo's fondness for alcoholic drinks. It sits around the sandy beach all day and enjoys drinking sake. Interesting. It will invite you to sit down and enjoy a drink as well. Shoujo are excellent master brewers, blah, 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 blah. Hang out. All right, so we got maybe shoujo idea, potentially. Okay, I'm going to just resist every fiber in my being to do the anime voice today. All right. What else we got? A friendly witch, Kappa, river child. Dude, so scary. Those things are so scary. Baku, the dream eater. Let's go. With its diet consisting solely of bad dreams, it is pretty obvious that the Baku is an asset, even if it looks a bit weird. Oh, interesting. So it eats bad dreams. Its head is that of an elephant. Its legs are borrowed from a tiger, and its tail is of an ox. It prowls large and dense forests that it usually has to itself, ill-meaning spirits stay clear of the Baku. Oh, interesting. So it's like a ward. Not only do these yokai devour bad dreams of the people living in the domain, they also guard their territory and everyone in it fiercely. Because of that, the Baku is considered to be a holy creature, bringing luck, health, general good fortune. The image of the Baku is often stitched into pillows and engraved on talismans to ward off evil dreams and spirits. Sick? All right. All right. This is interesting. Wait, let's keep it live here. So maybe we have, The Baku looks like, what does it have? Tail of an ox, tiger legs. Head is that of an elephant. Man, that's like insane. Dude, what if we do, I'm imagining like some kind of like mech creature with like, it like can hear everything, right? Giant elephant ears. It can hear everything. It's like a mech creature, and it does have a trunk. And the trunk is like capturing a guy, and the guy's like, no, because he's bad. We could almost make it a little dystopian though. Like we don't know if it's good or bad. With like a tiger body. Rare. That could be interesting. A mech Baku. But it has to be an inhabitant. So that's lame. Okay, we'll do this concept, but it'll be like funky. It'll be like he can like transform into it or something. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. We also got, what else we got? Myobu, the celestial guardian. The statues that were found across Inari shrines across Japan depict the Myobu, a fox spirit that is both the bringer of happiness, luck, as well as a messenger of Inari, the deity of harvest. Beautiful white fur hints at their celestial nature. People often offer fried tofu in front of a Myobu statue as a gesture of worship. Fried tofu is the favorite dish of this fox spirit. Cool. Their role as protectors and messengers is closely related to the Komianu, another guardian yokai, which is like a lion dog, which we know that one for sure. Just like the Myobu, the Komeinu are the protectors of sacred sites and thus found at many shrines. Whoa, what if we do like a bodyguard and he has like the lion head thing with like the you feel me? Like the sick lion head. Or like the silhouette would be like something like sick. Maybe. We'll see. We got a broom spirit. That's cool. All right, so that was a few ideas. Not a whole lot. We're just like adding elements, right? But we want to do the Myobu too. Myobu. The Myobu. Celestial Guardian is like a cool name. Right? Because okay. We're figuring it out. Neo Tokyo, the future. It didn't say utopia. I don't think. Didn't say utopia. Didn't say dystopia. I think it just ambiguous future, which is good. Let's see. Let's go back to the brief. So humanity is upgraded. Technology meld into new realities. How would fashion, customs, architecture, and transport look? Okay, interesting. Okay. Sweet. So like, okay. You know, especially Japan, when talking about automation, it's pretty interesting. They also, in Japan, practice Shinto, no? Shinto? Yeah. Shinto, way of the gods, Japanese native belief system. Japanese land and seasons, relationship with the human inhabitants. So it's like very, very nature-based. Pretty lit. Shinto's pretty lit, guys. Quace, welcome to the chat. Well, and Quace says, what if there was a technology that allowed people to visualize their thoughts through holograms? I think it would have a cool way of changing how we communicate. Whoa, that's interesting. Damn. That's just an interesting thought in general. Generative AI moment. We want to write down... the Komenu as well. Lion dog. Let's look up some evil ones. Demons and spirits. I've looked up this before. At one point I was working on an indie game pitch based on the Oni. It was sick. Cool. Let's see. Yamauba are generally considered to be old women who were marginalized by society and forced to live in the mountains. Damn. I mean, we gotta do a Tengu. We gotta do a Tengu, dude. Tengus are so sick. Tengu. All right, these are a lot of specific demons. I'm looking for like general demons. Okay. So let's consolidate what we've got going on. So let's go into creative mode. We've ingested some material. Let's actually just look at some images of Tokyo in general. Tokyo is a coastal city. Cool. Tokyo is big. It's a big place. And we want to do compelling designs. Oftentimes with these kind of challenges, I want to be like original and show maybe some elements of mundanity or like normalcy, but we want to ball out if we can. Mojo says, are you thinking of using the demon as its own character or a sidekick type of thing? Well, it depends, man. It absolutely depends. We'll see what we come up with. So, okay. Let's keep the Neo Tokyo at top. Let's make it kind of smaller. All right, so we want relationships, right? So if we go 3 for 3, maybe we do 3 criminal, 3 law enforcement. Keep it kind of balanced, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we go 4 and 2 to make it kind of like imbalanced, you know? We got a lot of baddies, not a lot of goodies. We present them in a lineup. We want them to be pretty fresh looking, right? Let's say that everything in this world, let's say there's no heroes, no villains. Let's say that in this world things have gone materialistic, kind of like money is king. And that actually there are no heroes, basically. So these ideas of spirits have been like co-opted and almost corrupted into like materialistic cybernetic interpretations. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right, let's put this on the side. Bow, bow, bow. So we need 3 machines, 3 characters. So I feel like a great machine would be the lion dog inhabitant. Ah, wait, it says inhabitant. That's very specific language. Let's read it again. 6 characters. 3 characters will be humans who have adapted to the technology, and 3 characters who will be machine-based inhabitants. Inhabit just means that they live in a place. Inhabitants. I don't think they know what the words they're using imply. So we're gonna assume that. They just live in Tokyo. That's it. That's what we're going with. So let's do a lion dog guy. They're so sick. Let's just drag these guys in here. Look at this guy. He's so cute. Dude, these are so cute. Epic. Dude, heck yes. They're so strange. We love them. We love this. And remember, things can change aesthetically. We can just kind of do our own thing. So we're not beholden to any one particular designer idea. So I'm thinking that like like one of these things, like guards like some kind of very wealthy guy, you know? So let's see here. Yeah, okay. Let's make these smaller. We're doing it live, baby. We'll figure out all the joints and the mech stuff later. That stuff you can kind of fudge for at least a little bit. So. Let's see here. I think aesthetically we want to underlight a lot of these characters to be cool. Mojo says, Gabe, are you just naturally cracked at storytelling, or have you kind of gained the skill over time? Thanks, dude. I don't know. It's definitely been an overtime thing, but I was always drawn to story. But I think that breaking through, you know, cliche took a long time. But a long time of doing cliche, you know? You kind of got to get it out of your system a little bit. Just keep making stuff. Okay, let's see here. He's got he's holding a little cigarette. This is the rich guy. Right? He doesn't care about anything. But let's say in Neo Tokyo they have more traditional hairstyles maybe. Can make it kind of cool. But this is just going to be a silhouette to support the design. We're not going to claim that this is a character, I don't think. Because in order to legitimize the Guardian as a design, we have to have who he's guarding, really. I mean, we don't have to, but we kind of need it. And we're just going to fudge it, and the judges are just going to have to be upset about it. Michael! Michael's in the chat. Dear friend Michael. Welcome, Michael. I wrote Michael a jingle, but I don't think I can play it on stream. But it was pretty good. Oh, Nabs is here. Welcome, Nabs. Welcome to the chat. Let's go. All right, so let's say that this dude... Spindly boss. Not a big boss. Big bosses are kind of played out. All right, and next to this kind of spindly guy, we have our inhabitant, who I think how we're going to make it a inhabitant is going to be, we're going to put like a little head in the mouth, I think. Robot head in the mouth. And we're going to do the design. So we go... So, okay, what are the elements of this design? They kind of curve up. Right. We do the teeth, the cool teeth. Ching ching. And this thing's going to be blinged out, dude, just for reference. This thing's going to be absolutely blinged out. Swing, swing, swing. So this is all going to be mech, but you know, organic mechs are the coolest mechs anyway. So, hee hee. So we'll make all this work. But I'm thinking we put his little head in there. Or something. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. And they're front-facing eyes, which I think is pretty interesting. I mean, this could be a human inside of a suit. That'd be maybe interesting. Well, we'll see. We can do either. We got Moth. Says hello as well. Dude, we got all the homies. Let's go. Stacked. For those of you who are just joining, what we're doing is we're concepting characters for the ArtStation challenge, which is Neo Tokyo. So we've basically taken some ideas from Japanese mythology, the shoujo, the Baku, the Myobu, the Komeinu, the Tengu. You know, we've scribbled some ideas, and now what we're doing is we're putting one into practice of like, what if we did a Komeinu, I think? Lion dog? Yeah. And made it into this like guardian, but it's like kind of like a corrupted guardian for hire, not like a holy guardian, you know? So we'll figure that out for sure. But let's see, they're very muscular, these dudes, with like a big chest. I'm imagining this creature being like in a courtyard. What I'm imagining is like a sick moment where like it's almost like a boss. Like you walk into the space as a character and this giant mech thing walks out. Like you've stepped into its territory and it's like bong. So it's like super grounded, you know, like the super like burn, like, you know, thick, intense, big. So I think our gesture is even off a little bit here on this design. We want it to feel more hunched over. So we're just going to pull this to the side because it's good to keep sketches. Actually, we're just going to put it into a new page. We're just going to cut it because it's good to keep it to see where we came from. So we're going to start again, downward angle. Nose. Eyes just insane. Wow, right? We want it to feel like this, like wow, which we will make it cooler later. They have like very human-esque noses. It's like strange. And we can kind of subvert all of this. That was funny. We can kind of subvert all of this as we continue to design too. but we're just figuring out kind of what we're doing, because we want to have a really strong, bold silhouette here, because in our lineup we want something really big for scale. So I like the idea that maybe this suit was designed, or this creature was designed to protect, and it was like taken by like the bosses, or like the mob bosses, or like this guy, and like reprogrammed into like a nefarious guardian. We can do a lot of filigree and cool stuff on it too. One thing I'm excited about is like, whoa, those tails are kind of interesting. They're like very floofy, right? Got the big chest, very muscular. So I'm imagining literally this. So we'll remove this for a second. I'm imagining a design where the body like literally is like this big, and to like the back legs. Maybe his big paws like around him to show like guardianship. There we go. We needed the body in there. Of course, this is still not like accurate proportions, but this is starting to get somewhere interesting, right? So this is a creature design though, which I don't know. It's supposed to be a character design challenge, but again, we can make this work, I think. I mean, what is a character, right? No, we can make this work. What would be really messed up is if like the person who piloted this like literally had to fuse, like literally fuse. Just like in its underbelly or something, you can like see like the person like fused in, totally chained in. Like that'd be pretty trippy. Give it the angry eyes. Mr. Potato Head angry eyes. Let's go. And then at the end, maybe we have those like big fluffy tail design or something. We could have it be sick. We could make it into like a flame beast or whatever if we wanted to. Nah, well, it's Neo Tokyo. Nothing's made of wood anymore. Old cities in Japan used to be completely made of wood. All right. Let's move on before we get too stuck here, right? But I do like where this is going, because what we learned a lot from last stream is that you want your designs to fit with each other, and we've given ourselves a lot of rules here. So we've got giant mech creatures. That is now a rule that we have in this world, that there are giant mech creatures. If this is possible, other things are possible, right? So that's number one. Number two is that we want to make sure the ideas are giving stuff. So like maybe in another design, we'll figure out how to place this design properly. Like if you just do one after another, we want to do like a holistic joining of characters, right? So if we have Guardian, the Guardian Komenu here, you know, I'm still thinking like it'd be really weird, but it would be like interesting to have like a head, like a little head here, like a little like, whoa, like a dreamer. Whoa. Like that'd be weird. Be kind of cool. That would be an interesting shot. So like the thing opens its mouth, like a little head. It's like speaking. That'd be super weird. We're gonna put this over here, and we're gonna write Maybe. We're going to remove that. Cool. Lockie says that looks great. Well, again, we're just starting with scribbles because we don't want to get too stuck, eh? Okay. So we've got one design, the Komenu, right? Komenu or Komenu? Komenu. Boom. What else were we thinking about doing? We were thinking about doing the Baku creature, which seems really weird. And I kind of want to look up more drawings of the Baku or more images. See where we go. Baku creature. Whoa. That looks weird. So the most common image of a Baku is like the oldest one is like this creature. HD says, but maybe wood is a rarity in this age and the wealthy cherish and collect it. That could be a way to sneak some wood in there. True. Interesting idea. Lockie says, I usually love scribbles the most. Hey man, me too. That's why I'm a concept artist and not an illustrator. Well, I mean, I do illustration work, but even that is scribbly, man. By request. Let's see. Whoa, okay. Look at this one. That's super funky. Damn. Dude, they were on something with these ones. They were popping off. I want to make sure I'm looking at traditional designs, not like new agey weird Pinterest drawings, you know? Kelly says, lol, I was thinking of that today. I'm not great at making illustrations, but I love a sketch. All an illustration is when it's done. That's what an illustration is. Mojo says, also implies deforestation and big business taking over. Nice idea. Yeah, it's true. We could have a focus on wood, to be honest, like as a prize material. We would have to really show that, though. Which we can do, because making wood fit into the design would be sick, because wood joinery is a huge part of Japanese like aesthetic and craftsmanship. So even in our final guy, our big guy, not that one, this one, we could have like wood joinery designs happening like on like as a plate, like on his shoulder with like gold inlay. Like we could do something really cool with that and have it be wood and have wood as a reoccurring material motif to show that like rarity, or that class, because that shows class, right? In this world, this materialistic world. So, okay. We have a couple images of our strange creature here. Our Baku. Oh, I did the voice. Don't sue me. Let's group this. Yeah. So we're going to group this and call it Komenu. This one we're going to do Baku. So I'm starting to see the pattern here. So we're going to have, I feel like this character of the Baku, I feel like this is going to be some kind of like law enforcement or like vigilante even. And I feel like it's going to be a guy. Maybe it's a guy. Wait, all the drawings don't have actual elephant ears. It just has the face of an elephant. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I got one. I mean, we can kind of do whatever we want, right? We're allowed. But it's definitely based off a tapir for sure. Right? Right? It's a cool drawing. Okay. Let's do it, baby. So, body of a tiger. It eats bad dreams. What does that mean in this world? Eater of bad dreams. Eater of bad dreams. Consumes bad dreams. Plus guardian. Plus ward. 2 bad spirits. So what if this is Neo Tokyo Batman? I mean, bats aren't that cool, but Batman made it work. So let's see what we could do here. Ears, mech ears for hearing, right? These would be like sick, sonographic, you know, like cool thing. Part of a mask, obviously. Mask would have big eyes, maybe. For like weird aesthetic. Do we attach the trunk to the head? I don't think we do, because like the neck is not a strong part of the body. And like putting something like that, like what would the purpose be? The only aesthetic choice I can see here is maybe it's a gas mask thing or a tube that connects to a tank and he's like huffing a kind of material and it's almost like a Bane-esque design. I mean, that is kind of sick, right? For a Baku. Like if he has like a tube that like runs over his shoulder. It's like some kind of, because if he eats bad dreams, maybe that's a metaphor for like he hallucinates. Body of a tiger. Body of a tiger, so he's got claws. The bad dreaminator. Bruh. HG says, hi there. HG says, there is this yokai called Yume no Seirei, which is said to cause nightmares. That could be a counterpart or enemy. Whoa. It could be a duo, dude. Are you kidding me? That's a sick duo. Cause nightmares. Dude, wait a second. That's a duo, dude. Are you kidding me? Causes nightmares. Consumes nightmares. So what's the material? The material is like a drug. Okay, so world building. Everything revolves around a drug now. This is just Fish World 2.0. Let's go, baby. So let's see. So we have a drug, or we have some kind of material that causes nightmares in the distant future. It's a substance. Could be natural, could be not natural. We don't know what it is. Causes nightmares, I guess. We'll go with that for now. Causes nightmares, maybe? Something needs to hinge on this in the world. So this is a very valuable substance, apparently. And this dude is like using the substance. Body of a tiger. But what does he see? Maybe it makes you hyper alert. Maybe we treat it like that one substance in Arcane. Glimmer, shimmer. Maybe we treat it a little bit like shimmer. And obviously this dude is mech'd out, so he's got the legs. You know the legs where it's like they go back, the big like tigery legs, like boom, 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 or something. We do something like it, right? Whoa, this is a trippy design now. It was a weird creature. Okay, maybe not that. We went a little too far with the leg. Let's see what the Yume no Sere looks like here. That could give us a prompt, maybe. That's a great suggestion, HG. Man, every time I read one of these names, I'm like, don't do the voice, don't do the voice, don't do the voice, don't do the voice. Whoa. Whoa, dude. That's a funky design. That's a strange guy. Do we? I mean, I guess we can take some inspiration, I guess. Looks like this. He's a bit of a goober, I gotta say. He's a little bit of a goober. But hey, you know, we're here for compelling designs, and what better archetype than like hulking bodyguard and creator guy, right? Right. But that's 2 of our 3 humans already. Wow. It's 2 of our 3. So, Okay, before we get stuck on this, because we still have time, right? We still have capacity, options, all that stuff. A little bit of a hiccup burp combo there. Got hit with that. Hey, she says, happy to help and please do the voice. Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? We love the voice. Dude, I've been watching the new Bleach. It's so good. I will never get tired of hearing Kurosaki Ichigo. I'll never get tired of it. It's so good. So, okay, let's think about this again. Maybe it's not a demonic guy who's possessed by whatever. Let's think that this is like a mech'd out dude. Let's go back with the vigilante idea, right? Mo just said he did the thing. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me, please. I'm simply a voice actor. That's it. That's my justification. So let's make his design different. So let's make it so like his shoulder pads have the tusks. Let's give him the ears. I don't think we do the snout. I think what we do instead is we do like a design motif that like runs along the body. And that like represents it or something, like in a traditional way almost. Thanks, Nabs. Appreciate it. Cool. Man, I have been absolutely going ballistic on LinkedIn. If you're an artist, get on LinkedIn, baby. I've been connecting with literally everyone. Everyone who has ever been is becoming my connection. It's like cool if we make it a motif of his armor. I still like the idea of doing a kind of Leonin-esque body tiger motif, right? Because let's make this guy a cyborg. He has to be a cyborg. Kelly says, "Oh God, I drew on the background layer again." That's so relatable. Nab says, "I can confirm LinkedIn is really wild as an artist." It really is, man. It really, really is. We want the silhouette to feel pretty ominous. So we actually want the legs to maybe curve in. Dude, let's make it. Obviously, we got to make this like a dope female character. Duh. The Baku epic female vigilante of doom. Dude, heck yes. Ward of bad dreams. Dude, obviously. We're not going to do Katana Girl. We're not doing Katana Girl. I don't care how much money you offer me. There's no way you're getting me to do Katana Woman, Katana Girl. You're not that guy. You're not the guy to get me to do Katana Girl. You will see no katanas in this submission. 0. Actually 1 if we do Tengu, but that's it. That's it. Katana Girl with space buns. No. Yeah, literally, Kelly, literally. HG says, in regards to LinkedIn, just for connecting to people or posting art too? Dude, posting art too, man. I'm super late to the LinkedIn game, man. I've gotten all my gigs from word of mouth, and I could have been popping off on LinkedIn. Yeah, we are not doing Katana Girl. There's no way in the heavens or in hell. Okay, this is interesting. This is an interesting idea, right? So we have the tusks coming out of the shoulders. We could make this a thinner design if we wanted. especially because it's mech. Cool. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's get our shapes down. How does she fight? Big claws, duh. Gotta be big claws. Pretty generic, pretty darn generic. Not a very strong silhouette, not a very strong concept. It's kind of like a random bunch of elements right now. So we'll return to this. We don't know what could happen with Baku. Got drug addict, nightmare fuel. We got consumer of dreams, warden, vigilante, woman, Baku, maybe. I feel like we fixed the silhouette here with like some like dope designs coming out of the helmet. You know what a good way to just ideate is? Taking your idea and with your selection on it, just alt drag with the move tool. All right, Mojo, take care, buddy. Kelly asks, what kind of connections are you making there? Industry connections or outside of the industry looking for artists? Mainly just industry connections, other artists, art directors, that kind of stuff. Okay, with these two characters next to each other, we can kind of see if we can figure something out. So, the Baku. Tiger-esque body, guardian, elephant snout. Like, elephant snout is such a thing. Like, what does that do here? You know? What does elephant snout do for our... What does mech elephant snout do? Breathe? What if it's like... What if it creates like a super loud sound? Like a horn? Because you know like how elephants are like... Wah! What if that's like its call? Whoa, that's kind of sick. Like a screech, like a screeching sound. All right, let's work it in. Like a stun. Yeah, like a banshee screech, exactly. So like for instance, the silhouette would be like Wah! With the horns coming down because the arms are back. The 1 foot back, the 1 foot forward. Headdress going crazy. It'd be like that. And it'd be like, wah, wah, right? And then the dudes would be like, no, leave me alone. Be like, ah. This guy would be like, ah. This guy would be like, ah, no, ah, stop. He'd be like, stop, ah, no, ah, hand out, stop it. Tell this to be like on the ground. Oh, fetal. Oh, ah, ah. Supposed to be even more intense. Even more hunched over. One arm back. The claws, and then while they're stunned, it's just swinging. They're all dead. She arrives on this side. Boom. In the pose. Boom. Boom. Done. Claw in the air, baby. Having done murder. Swing. 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 These dudes are just in half. Let's do his head. His head's clean off. Swing. Epic. HT says that's kind of haunting. Dude, it is. Solo says, do you think LinkedIn works for freelancers as well? Especially freelancers, man. Without a company name or experience, or maybe for a first job, it's harder, right? If you have no company experience, if you have nothing you can tie, then it's harder because people just like see like Netflix and they're like, oh, okay, this guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like people are lazy, dude. People are lazy as heck. And unfortunately, a lot of good artists get passed up on because of that. And a lot of bad artists get taken. Because here's what can happen. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is real stuff. Like someone gets a lucky break through a friend or whatever. They're on a freelance gig at Netflix. They're on a freelance thing at wherever, DreamWorks, you know. They get a cool thing. They have it. They get another gig at like Disney. But it's like, you know, their work is passable. Like they can sort of do the job. But, you know, like their work isn't in the final movie. The work isn't seen. The work isn't, you know, never released from NDA. And this guy now has like Netflix and Disney. Of course he's going to get the DreamWorks gig. Of course. Then he gets the DreamWorks gig, and now his resume says Sony, DreamWorks, Netflix. And then it's like, dude, that's a stacked resume. You know? And here's, you know, what's interesting is that right now, with all the layoffs, there's so many industry layoffs right now across all the fields and stuff. So it's like, I've been seeing like a ton of like looking for work posts everywhere. And what's interesting is that like all those people who are posting the thing, like post whatever, like they're, you know, resumes stacked, but it's like, you look at the work, you know, like not being judgmental, but it is interesting to see, but it is tough with no company name. You're going to have to, you know, haul. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to have some good work. So when they go to your page, instead of seeing company names, they're seeing good work. That's what you want. That's the goal. C. Wilson says, what brush are you using? That looks great for sketching. I made this brush. This is my Fun Sketch brush. I have not released a brush pack yet. So I might, and then I'll release it. But for now, it's just a brush I made. Making brushes is not crazy hard. So Justin said, what did I stumble into? Welcome to the chat, Justin. Just an industry conversation while we were designing characters for Neo Tokyo ArtStation Challenge. So let's do a review. So we're basing this world kind of on crime, the underworld, all that stuff. Let's kind of, because I like what we did for the bottom here. This is a fun little bottom sheet thing. It's cool. So we're going to take it, going to make it smaller, put it on the bottom so we have it. It's pretty darn fun. So Justin asks, what is the Neo Tokyo ArtStation challenge? So ArtStation is a website where artists post their work. There's a lot of industry artists who work in games and animation posting their work, a lot of hobbyists, a lot of cool people. It's some great work out there. And ArtStation makes a challenge, I think every year, maybe twice a year. I don't really know. The theme for this year is Neo Tokyo. And the character design section is you have to design 6 characters. So we're basically, going to design 6 super sick underworld mech infused characters who what am I even saying? 6 dope mech characters that are like augmented, fused with technology, all that stuff, and they're related to the crime world. So they're like working against or for the crime world. Who looks sick. Thanks, C. I appreciate it. So let's see here. Let's look at our design so far. We have the giant mech lion dog guy. Oh yeah, the quality we're going for, we want to go for like this level of quality. Like this guy who I designed last time. Or not last time, but like, this is a design I did a while ago, and I like the level of quality, so we're going to go for this. Just so you have an idea of what we're aiming to do. We tried one for the Baku. Second one I'm feeling more drawn to. I think it still needs some tuning. I'm thinking maybe even like less of the giant claws, because now that we have the Banshee Scream, we kind of want to make that one of the primary elements of the character. So if that's kind of the primary element, we can actually keep the design pretty slim. And what we actually want is we want the legs to be cool, because the idea is she like screams and then like leaps around. Oof, gotta be mindful of my voice. I don't want to be vocal frying too hard. Sweet. It's got great news. Let's go. Okay, so let's see here. Justin says, so like biomech, cyberpunk mecha humans. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm thinking one of the characters we possibly could do is a craftsman character, because what would be interesting about that, also for this design, okay, we want to take inspiration from that one episode of Love, Death, Robots, the steampunk one. Because there's like a sick shot. Okay, that is not what I thought was going to come up when I Googled that. Weird. Yeah, we want to take inspiration from this one part of Love, Death, Robots. Right? Can we bring this in? Yeah, we can. Like this scene where the character is like become a mech and they do like this like primal scream. Like that's a sick moment after being augmented. So the kind of vibe we want to go with for this element of the Baku, because the Baku has a tiger body, right? So we've got this like tigress, dream-eating, elephant-snouted female vigilante of doom with like a sick headdress, right? Because we want to include like a sick, almost mane. That's how we add some top weight. And the shoulders can be narrow. The body can be narrow. But we do like these big horns coming out of the shoulders, like tusks. Nice. Okay, this is coming together now. Cool. So we won't be able to get through, I think, all 6 characters, but we can start to place certain things, I think. So then she's got, I feel like she's way more low-key now. She's like more confident. Right? So we can still do the claw hands, but they're like way more low-key. Then of course we're gonna do like sick tiger stripes, like the tiger legs, but we'll make it like noir. We'll make it like a sick noir design thing. We can make the hips wider because they're mech hips, if that makes sense. The snout, we're going to have to work to make it look sick. It's like not super cool, but it's not cool. We'll see. We might do it so it's like this design, and then it like extends out when she screams. So it goes like, wah, and goes back. We might do that to make it kind of more aesthetic. I don't know. Less derpy, maybe, is what we're going to call it. Okay. Justin says, are you basing your characters on Japanese mythology? A lot of them, yeah. Because I'm thinking like, dude, it's Neo Tokyo. People are going to do cyberpunk guy, mech guy, or like katana guy, Japanese guy, katana girl, future. And I'm like, dude, let's do the future based on the past. That I think is the most unique stuff. And of course, I think we'll see some other people doing the same thing, but that's fine. You know, we're allowed to borrow. And if anyone sees the stream and copies my ideas, that's fine. Dude, that happened to me. People have copied my ideas before. It just happens, man. You got to be confident enough in your ability to design to just like keep going, because they can take one of your designs, but you got a new one the next day. It's okay. Solo says, so much fun watching this. Thanks for the real industry stuff. Yeah, no worries, man. I mean, like, I don't know. I think the other person who does a really great job of that is Steven Zapata. Steven Zapata concepts really well live. He has some really great character stuff. I think he was live today too, so you should go check his VOD for sure. I think he was doing characters. The stuff I'm doing is like very loose, very narrative based, conceptual based. So HG says the one with the cyber fox girl. Yeah, exactly. He said, HG says, I don't know if this helps, but the Baku is often said to have the head of a tapir instead of an elephant. They look kind of crazy when they raise their nose and show their teeth. Ooh. Okay. Wait, that is helpful actually. So let's see. Tapir teeth. Because that would help, I think, elongate them. Oh, whoa, that's really weird. Okay, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do. This is the face in question. Look at this beautiful guy. Look at him. So beautiful. Gorgeous. We will see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Could be cool. Could be cool. We could do it like a sallet helmet design. Do you guys know what a sallet is? It's a helmet that has two pieces. So it's the top piece of the helmet. The bottom piece is connected to the neck. So when they raise their head, their neck is exposed. That's a sallet. Mustache. We could do a kind of a sallet design. So how would we do that? Let's remove our ref for a minute because I feel like we're confident in knowing what we're dealing with here. The sallet design would essentially be this. It would be if like this was the snout. I feel like the way it would make the sound is it would maybe have like gas canisters on the side. Like that would add some coolness to the face. Maybe it would like run out after a while, and when it would go, it would like create steam, like right? I'm imagining like then a good old swing, right? Like a swing. Murders him, cuts him to ribbons, baby. Let's go. Let's see. C. Wilson says, doing a Tsukomogami-esque haunted amalgam creature would be hella cool. Ooh. Tsukomogami. Okay, let's see. What does that look like? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, interesting. An umbrella guy. Wait. Haunted artifacts. Cool. Based? That would be interesting. I think if I was able to be a little more in the world of stylization, I think it'd be cool. What if the face was a gas canister? Maybe. Do I know the story of Susanoo and Orochi? I don't think so. Can you give me a summary, Justin, in the chat? That'd be sick. But yeah, if it was a salad based on that, then maybe we would have like some like tusk elements or something. And there would be like some kind of mouth. This looks like a pig though. That's a mouthpiece. I think I see what you mean though. Like, what if the helmet had eyes, and like the gas canister was like literally part of the helmet into like a tube and then into like a horn thing. That would be like the piece. And then it would just really look like a horn. I mean, that's not bad. That's kind of sick. We do want this character to be able to take the helmet off, right? So like if we want the character to be able to take the helmet off, you know, maybe she's a cool pretty lady, we don't know. Sick. So the idea is is this a suit or is this like her body? I feel like the idea is if she's truly committed herself to vengeance, it would be her body. But if it's a suit, she's able to have a little bit more. It changes the dynamic of the character. Cool. Okay, we're gonna have to end the stream in about 20 minutes ish. which is cool because I think we've gone longer than we anticipated. Yeah. Well, that's coming on about the time that we said we were going to do. But yeah, gas canister head looks sick. So that's actually not a bad idea at all. That helps us have the elephant snout. It's going to be a cool shape. Maybe you can see her eyes. Because you know how like elephants have those like weirdly human eyes with the eyelashes? Like maybe we've got like this real like interesting looking eyeball happening here. So you can like see her big eye or something. All right. Let's see here. So this seems like a winner design, regardless of what we choose to do with like the gas canisters and the faces and everything. Like this does seem like a winner, I think. So, okay. We like that. We like the scream. You know, swah. Wow. Into the dash attack. Like we like that. That's cool. And it would be cool if like it could also be like a stun on like other characters, you know? Like if it could be like a stun on the big lion guy. On the Kamenu. You know, it like reels back. Who knows? I love coffee so much. It's so good. All right, so we've got two ideas. Boom, boom, baby. Let's think about what if we do kind of a craftsman character? Who is like still very traditional, right? Because we have like Neo Tokyo, but in the face of all these designs, we like contrast, right? So what if this guy literally was like just like a craftsman? He has like a part or something. I don't know what he's got here. He's got like a little thing. Right? Potato says, are you going to keep doing the challenge on the next stream? I think I probably will because I've never finished a challenge like this. I always start them, but I don't finish them. So I think it'd be like a good accountability thing to work on it on stream. Get the deadline done, you know, that kind of stuff. So starting now, how many sessions do we have until the actual deadline? The deadline is on the 4th of September. So let's see. If we're doing Tuesday, Thursday, Friday sessions, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have about 7 more sessions on live. So we might be able to clutch it in those sessions. We might take a break. We might do whatever. I might work on it on my own time. We'll see. But I think, yeah, we'll be able to finish in time, hopefully. But yeah, I'm sort of thinking like, what if we had like a character that was still very traditional. Somehow, but we would have to connect him with technology somehow, right? There would have to be like a thing. But because he's adapted to the technology. I think maybe the idea here is there's like, he's probably got like many articulating arms connected to like something as he's working, and he controls the many arms with like maybe his other hand with like gestures and stuff. It's pretty generic. Oh, sick, guys. We got the Cintiq driver random pop-up. We love it. It's epic. Okay, let's go back to chat, see what we're saying here. Boom, boom, boom. Arctic Void joined. Welcome, buddy. Maybe there's some elements to this character, because I'm thinking like someone's making all this stuff, right? He's like, or like augmenting these dudes, like the black market augmentations. It's like a classic trope. Right? So he's doing stuff. He's doing some stuff. Justin said, BRB, gotta eat. See you later, buddy. I may not be on when you come back, but take care. Yeah, so we're not going for quality here. We're really just going for ideas. Like, this is just a scribble fest, right? Which is fine. So he's doing stuff. Maybe he's making some stuff. So here's maybe another idea. Maybe he's got like a magnifier in front of this so he can see it. That's coming at an angle, holding it behind the magnifier thing, which is attached to another many lensed thing, which is also attached to the thing. Yeah, we can just make this a cool character that maybe is just like controlled or controlling all this technology. We could in theory, I don't know. Okay, but we could have a craftsman guy, maybe. Japanese Tony Stark. Is that like Chinese Elon Musk? If so, heck yes. Okay. Oh man, getting hot in my room, baby. I turned the AC off for superior sound quality on the stream. Gosh, I always pay for it when I do that, because I get hot. Man, New York's getting hot, dude. It's getting hot up in this here city. Cool. Let's see. What do we want to do? Starting to run out of steam here. Definitely in need of a break. Okay. Let's do a run through of what we have so far. We have the giant guardian creature. That's one character. This could be a mech or a person in a suit, but now this is definitely a mech. This is one of our machines, so that's one. Next, we have designed the Baku character. It's like a vigilante, interrupting, crime, saving people, maybe doing some nefarious stuff. Maybe she's like, I don't know, maybe she's a hitman. We don't know. No, she has to be good. Because I don't know. We'll see. We will see. And then after that, we have our engineer. May or may not pick this guy. We don't know yet. We don't know. Okay, so let's look at our last few designs. or let's look at some of the other things we were doing. We have the Myobu Celestial Guardian, which is a white fox. That's cool. We could do a pretty generic thing. We could go pretty darn generic. We could literally go for like a cool mask. Cool hood. And like joggers, right? Like these guys are always in joggers. Dual sword wielding guy. Ishi says, I don't think the sound quality was that bad last time you had the AC on. Might as well try again before you fry your room. Could do, man. Could do. We could do a white fox dual sword wielding celestial guardian. Right? That's sick. That's cool as heck. Give him the cool ears, maybe. Swing. This guy's the real vigilante. He's cool as heck. Look at him go. He's got big tail, maybe. We could make him like into the nine tail if we want. That's like a legend, right? Many-tailed fox demon. Kitsune yokai. Patricia says hello. Hello, Patricia. Welcome to the stream. A tech Gasha Dokuro could be cool. Might end up looking like a Japanese Skeletron, though. That's awesome. Okay, so in Han iconography, the nine-tailed fox is sometimes depicted at Mount Kunlun along with Zi Wangmu in her roles as the goddess of immortality. According to the 1st century, the fox's nine tails symbolize abundant progeny. The tail of the nine-tailed fox Well, that would be very in alignment with the thing we looked at before the Love, Death, Robots episode, maybe. Kevin says, a technical question. Why do you choose to stream on YouTube rather than Twitch? YouTube's better, in my opinion. It's just better. Twitch is, the community on Twitch, I don't know, man. It's also, like, impossible for people to find you on Twitch. But on YouTube, like, I don't know. I've only been streaming for, like, a month. And, like, you know, I'm at, like, 500 something subs. People just find the stream. It appears on their homepage, you know. It's great engagement. It's cool. Yeah, Twitch discoverability is kind of lame. Also, Twitch, the idea around Twitch, I just am not a huge fan. Like, you're live all the time. You want people watching you. You don't want them to click off. You don't want them to click another person's stream. I think that's the difference. When you go on Twitch, you're looking to be entertained. You're looking for a thing. On YouTube, it's way more chill. People just open YouTube. They're like, what's on YouTube? And if they see my stream and they click on and they're like, oh, okay, we can learn something about design. We can learn something about concept art. Like, it's just better, in my opinion. It's been a much more wholesome vibe here, to be honest. And, like, I'm not interested in, you know, making money by, like, you know, getting Twitch donations and stuff, and then, like, people reading out stuff on my stream or anything like that. Like, I have a Patreon set up that's tied to a Discord, and all we do on the Discord is we practice. So we do, like, character design challenges, and it's educational, and it's, like, designed to help you have a place to hone your skills that's facilitated. And it's just I just prefer it. I prefer that vibe than the Twitch vibe. The Twitch vibe is a vibe I was never into personally. But no beef with anyone who does Twitch streaming. It's great for some people. It's awesome. For me, it's just it's not the move, I don't think. The community here has been so nice. Like, meeting people who just hop in on YouTube, it's just so cool. I love it. Also, dude, I've in my experience, the audience on Twitch are, like, way more, like, I don't know, like, trolly, I guess. Like, they're just, like, looking to make something happen. I don't know. On YouTube, people are just, like, asking just real good questions. So we could do, like, a nine-tailed fox character in theory, because the idea of immortality is, like, you never die and they only grow wiser. So, like, you could do, like, a mech fox that is, like, transcended almost, like a mechanical AI fox. Does that fit in with our theme, though? Not as much. Definitely not as much, I don't think. We want things to be a little bit more grimy. Right? I see all the hearts in the live chat. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate all the love, man. Yeah, I may end up doing some Gumroads. I don't know yet. I mean, like, I think what I'll probably end up doing is some, like, video lectures, or, like, some actual videos, like 10, 20-minute videos, and really explain in depth a lot of the concepts that I'm talking about. And then then offer feedback sessions, mentorships, you know, things that are more, like, personal, one-on-one, where I'm engaging with people. It's, like, really nice to be able to engage with people. HG says, it could be an upper class person, though, that does everything to keep living, gets wiser. Getting wiser is for debate. I was thinking about that too. Like, what if the nine-tailed fox was a name given to someone who has tried to fully augment? Right? Like they're fully augmented. So the nine-tailed fox in Neo Tokyo, let's think about it. The Nine-Tailed Fox in Neo Tokyo. Patricia says, I'll be in line for that. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I've been hesitant to do a public mentorship yet because, I mean, I've gotten a lot out of the mentorships that I've taken, and I want to make sure that the one I offer is like tuned up. So I've taken a couple students before, and I really enjoyed it. It was great, and I was honing my material with them, and it went really well, and they had a lot of growth. So a lot of the principles that I taught there really helped me when I started streaming as well. Okay, we're getting lost in this shape here. We got to go a little smaller, so we just keep our head up. So the nine-tailed fox is this being, right? And they sit in their chair. We can give them like many, many arms and legs or something to make it kind of cool. But they sit in their chair, and they have the foxtails cascading over. Oh, but really? Secretly? The mask, when you pull the mask off, it's someone who's like really, really like old. Nab says, no, you're awesome. We'll gather around here and learn and see cool art and get inspired. Awesome, man. HD says, oh, and to add, I love it here. Your streams are great, wholesome and insightful. Let's go. Wholesome is a goal, man. There's not enough wholesomeness, I don't think. C. Wilson says, I gotta go, unfortunately. Randomly saw your stream in my recommended 30 minutes ago, and damn, I'm really glad I kicked on it. Loki made me want to power up my Huion and get sketching. Yes! That is what we want, man. Yes! Let's go! Power on that Huion, baby. Baby. Let's go. We're designers. We're artists. We are magicians, dude. What we do is magic. Drawing is magic. It's magic, man. It's awesome. We get inspired here. We want to make cool art here. Yeah. Let's go. Cool ideas, cool stories for the improvement of the world. That's what we love. Sick, man. We'll come back soon, C. Wilson. But yeah, it could be the mask gets passed on. It could be that the mask, okay, so it could be that the person's old and not actually immortal, or like really decrepit and like it's a lie. Or it could be that it's said to be the same person, but really it's like it gets passed down, and it's like they're not actually immortal, but they're like seen to be as immortal, but they're not actually immortal. So a lie. The nine-tailed fox is a lie. Oh, dude, that's what we'll call the IP. The nine tails is a lie. Let's go. That's sick. Let's go. The mob boss, Nine Tails. Dude, the Nine Tails is a lie. Let's go. All right, we figured it out, dude. We literally figured it out. So then this character is a agent of the Nine Tails. Oh, Andrew Larkin's on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man. Cool. All right, we're gonna have to end the stream pretty soon, but we'll end it on a cliffhanger. So, my girlfriend is almost here, so I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I love her. Isabel's the best. Okay, so we've got many characters now. We have the 9 tails, the thing. We've got 4 out of 5. So let's line them up. Let's line them up. So we're gonna copy boop 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 Baku. We're gonna copy the drawing of the Baku. One of the drawings. Oops. Gonna copy this. Oh, oops. Messed that up. Okay. I'm going to BRB for 1 second and buzz her up, and then I'll come in the stream. Give me a sec. See? It's like weird. Yeah, it is. Okay. I know, right? Okay. So, okay, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap it up. So we've got, all right. Cool. Boom. Done. And then we have do we have two of these? Yeah, we have 2. Okay, let's line these guys up. So we've got our sick Banshee-esque character. She's so cool. Our giant creature, which we'll put to the side. And our like final characters. We'll have to like line them up in front of the other characters and stuff. Like we'll have to make this. We'll have to find a way to stack these in front of each other that like looks cool. What we might have to do is like cut off. Nah, there's like the whole point is this like giant guy, right? We'll find a way. We'll put one on like a scaffolding or something. But altogether, I'd say these are pretty cool ideas. You know what we'll end up doing for the lineup? I think we'll do a vertical lineup. It'll be like sick. Okay, so what do we have? We have our vigilante character. We have the white fox character, agent of the white fox character. I'm thinking this guy is probably going to be like a rival, right? And this is like a creature of the thing. We're figuring it out, but we've got some pretty sick ideas here, I think. We have some to choose from. We have more to choose from. Oh, we also had our engineer guy, which he's all of a sudden feeling very out of place, right? But that's okay. Well, we got some great scribbles, some great ideas. From nothing, this is pretty good for 2 hours. All right, guys. This has been super fun. It's been really, really fun today. Thanks for all the great questions and for everybody who tuned in. Cool. If this is your reminder, if you are a new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like the video if you want to come back and see more about world building and design. If you are a returning viewer and you're watching this live, I love you. Thanks for stopping by again. You're awesome. Yeah, if you want to see any of my socials in the description, and if you want to join the Patreon Discord, that's also in the description. So feel free to join that too. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more Neo Tokyo. All right, guys, much love. Peace.